Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Rekindling, but not the Rekindling we started with. No. After putting out that last episode, I was told by the developers that I was playing it on super easy casual mode. Apparently, sandbox mode, all materials are completely 100% available. You don't need to farm materials. All technologies are unlocked. It's more of a casual building mode, just to have some fun with the game. But it is super easy mode. Now, I am not play all games on the hard mode kind of channel. Absolutely not. But I think we can do a little bit better than super easy mode. Apparently, what we wanted to do was endless survival. That is the more normal, traditional colony builder kind of game that we're used to. So we're going to fire off a new game of Rekindling. I expect it to all end in tears, but we'll do some endless survival. Let's see if we can figure out some colonists for this. Well, right out of the gate, I'm pretty happy with the colonist we've got. We've got Scotty here. He's nimble, so he moves faster, but he's lazy, so he's going to take more time to relax. I can cope with both of those. He's a masochist, which is a little odd, but there you go. And he's messy. He hates collecting items. That's fine. Other colonists are going to balance you out. Like Vivian over here, you're a good cook, so you're going to enjoy preparing food. I like the sounds of that. Now, you're simple. You're not going to do researching. Well, you will, but you're going to be very slow at it. And Sage over here, also nimble, also a vegetarian, so we better get some farming going very quickly for these people. You're a socialite, so you like chatting with people, but you dislike dirty jobs. I think the three of these guys together, given that they've all got sort of meh stats, actually Vivian here is pretty good. Even though you don't do research very well, you have a high science skill, so you might be a little slower, but you also might be our best scientist. And Sage over here, pretty good at everything except farming, which is a little unfortunate, what with you being a vegetarian. Scotty over here is kind of meh, but you do have a combat skill and you like pain. Guess who's going to be front line against the zombies, Scotty? Let's see what we got here with some Rekindling. Well, the very first thing I'm seeing here is we've drawn a really good defensible position. If we kind of cuddle up in this mountain area here, there's only a couple of points of entry, especially if I build a wall across this area here. So immediately I'm seeing good defense against the old zombies that are coming at night. Decent amount of materials. We've got some forest over here. We've got plenty of other mountains we can mine for stone and metal. What is that? I assume that's water over there. All right, fair enough. What have we got kicking around that we've kind of landed with? Rations, water bottles, medicine. Okay, the standard stuff here. What's this up here? That seems to be food that's already growing. Okay, cool. Right. Well, let's do standard practices here. Let's draw out a zone where they can put all the stuff. So a storage zone, I'm not going to bother divvying it up into anything right now. They can just put everything over there. That's totally fine. So let's get them going here. And immediately they're off and running. Yeah, boy, Sage is flying through this. All right, you're picking all of that stuff up. That's fantastic. Good job there. Now, I want to pause that and outline some stuff for them to start mining out. Given that it's basic colony management stuff, I'm going to try and favor building things out of stone rather than out of wood. Speaking of which, now that we don't have all technologies unlocked, what can we actually build? Just a wooden wall. Right, so there's my plan down the tubes immediately. Okay, well, wooden wall it is then. Where's the most convenient forest? Over here, probably. Let's get them cutting down some trees over here. Maybe outline our first farming area. Yeah, let me take care of that first, actually. Farming can go up here by storage. And let's do that, and then in there, I would like you to grow, say, carrots. Grow some carrots in there. And then another farming zone, say here-ish, and in there, why don't you grow some potatoes? That should satisfy the vegetarian contingency here. And also, I want you to harvest this. So harvest all of those trees, please, when you get a chance. That's a lot on your plate. That's a lot of stuff for you to do, but get to it as soon as you can. You're going to pick up all the stuff first. Scotty, Sage, Vivian, good job with all of you. It's probably going to all end in your death, folks, just so as you know. But, you know, try and stay alive as long as possible. Okay, it looks like Vivian's right into cutting down the trees. Vivian is digging this. Scotty and Sage are... Oh, we've got guns over here. We've got guns. Did you just go pick up a gun? Hang on. I can't even see you in the forest. When you come out of there, I need to see if you've picked up a gun. Yeah, Sage over here definitely just went and picked up a gun and is holding it rather aggressively at the water bottles. I don't know what the water bottles have done, but Sage is not keen on that. But that's fine. Good. So you have equipped yourself with weapons. Excellent. And there's some more down here. You know, I'm seeing a pistol here, a pistol here. What's this? A warm hat. Would somebody like to wear the warm hat? Because you guys can totally do that if you want. I think... Yeah, let's see. I do need all of this wood cut down. Why can't you do this? Need more seeds. Ah, we don't have any seeds. We should harvest some things, and that looks like a wolf. We should probably be aware of that. So this stuff here, which is just seems to be generic bushes, if I harvest this, do I get seeds out of that? I'm going to kind of presume I do, because I don't know how else I would get seeds, but let's see what they do with that information. Oh, Sage just went over and wore the warm hat. Good job, Sage. Excellent. I don't think it's actually that cold, but if you want the warm hat, you can have the warm hat. And now you're harvesting these things. Now, are we going to get seeds out of them? Oh, yes, seeds times 4. Okay, did that free up anything over here? No. Maybe they're not the right kind of seeds. That's possible. Well, whatever these are, can I tell what they are? No, I don't want to quarantine anyone. Oh, I think did I just plant something? I don't know what I just did. Oh, no. Those apparently are seeds because this is now free to be planted. Excellent, good. People are doing things. Yeah, that's exactly what those seeds are, or at least that's what I believe them to be. Scotty's certainly on the case over here. Scotty's planting something over here. And Scotty, P.S. Scotty, did you pick up a weapon? Talk to me, Scotty. Yep, Scotty's well armed and has a fabulous red beard, and it looks like he has some seeds in his hands, or he's harvesting a thing right now. I don't get any little pop-up over that, but it looks like he has some seeds and possibly is going to do some more things. Scotty, I've got you under control mode. I actually don't want to do that anymore. Go away, Scotty. Now, I noticed that Vivian did work her way through this little path here. I assumed that would be impassable, but no. Vivian worked her way through this. Oh, wow, everyone's doing things. Break time's over. Fantastic. Yeah, Scotty did it too. So this is not as impenetrable as I believed it to be. And probably that tree isn't working out so well, although we've got a good barrier here. Let's just do something simple. How about we did a wood wall right there? Just to block that off. And while we're at it, build a wood wall there and there. And give me a door, by the way. I do want to be able to get in and out. Now, my first question is, can zombies open doors? That's a vitally important question, because sometimes zombies can do that, and sometimes they can't, depending on what movie you're watching. So, can zombies open doors, and what other defenses should I line up here while I'm trying to do literally everything else, like get them wells, and research, and beds, and toilets, and waste zones? Waste zone I can handle right about now. Waste zone I can do for you guys. Everyone's off planting, that's good. With 2 vegetarians on board, we're going to need as much vegetables as we can get our hands on. Let's see if I can mess with the priorities of this, basically, the wall. So right now, everything is priority 5. Default is priority 5. So they'll get to it when they can get to it. Not high priority, not low priority. How about we made this 3? How about that was 3 priority and you guys favored constructing that? See if you get that done a little bit faster. Yeah, Scotty's right over here, and so's Vivian. Yeah, they're pulling materials. They're getting this done real quick. Well, real quick. They're getting it done. Sage is still working on the garden, which is fantastic, but Scotty and Vivian are all over this like a cheap suit. Are you working on the door or are you working on the wall? I think you're working on the wall. Of course, that means we've kind of blown off cutting down trees and harvesting things, but we'll cope with that. Ah, now Vivian's working on the door. Super. What I'd like to start to do, this is going to be way too much for 3 people to deal with right now. I'd like to get them, I know we can't do that job. I actually want to do this job. Yeah, I know, we need more fertilizer. Okay, let's just go over here. Let's see if we can harvest something that isn't my basic defensive position here. Maybe this stuff down here. Let's harvest that. Get to that when you can. I know it's going to be a while. Now, what does it take for me to build a research bench? Where does that live? Food and water, no. Body needs, you know what? While I'm here, At some point in time, please build an outhouse. I know you need one. Temperature, no. Defense, no. Power. Science, there we go. A lab. Okay. What do I need for that exactly? I need 20 wood and... I'm not sure if that's 20 metal or 20 stone. I believe it's 20 stone. So we don't have any of this, but we will at some point. So I'll kind of keep that in the back of my mind. What's the problem with the door? Ah, we need stone. Okay, so we need stone for the door. Fine, let's high priority this. Oh dear, it's nighttime. We're probably all going to die before we get to cutting down that mountain. Fair enough. Well, no zombie attacks yet, and we're getting some stone out of the mountain. Not as much as I might like, and it seems to be a bit of a gamble as to whether we're going to get stone or metal, iron ore, whatever it happens to be that we pull out of here. I don't see any immediate way to see what I would be harvesting, because it all looks the same. So we got stone out of that. That's good. Good. Well, we can at least build the door, and then when we get the lab up, one of the first things I want to look at doing is getting stone walls. I think that's going to be a viable defense against zombie attacks. I mean, they're good, but they're not getting through stone wall good. Maybe they are. I don't know. But Vivian and Sage are all over this mountain. They're just pummeling through that thing. Scotty's still gardening at night, but, oh, no, I tell a lie. He's off to do the mining. Alright, fair enough. Well, we've got some vegetables planted. I have no idea what their lifespan is. Can I tell? No, I'm just growing things. I know that. Yep, I can't really tell how long it's going to take. Yeah, they are just wrecking this mountain. This is great. A lot of stone coming out of here. Some metal ore, so we are getting that. I know, looking at the last episode, we need a refinery of some point to deal with that metal ore, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Right now, I mostly just want the stone. I wonder if I should already think about expanding my little container area here, my storage area. One thing at a time. I've got a lot on their plate, and unlike the first part of Rekindling, we're not having 2 new colonists join us all at once out of nowhere. We're stuck with these 3 guys, although they are mining their little hearts out. They're getting through this very, very quickly. Oh, there's a zombie. There was a zombie. We shot it. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. All right, we're all armed. This should go well. Yep, shooting. Okay, and punching. I think we dealt with the zombie issue. Right, good. Guns versus zombie, pretty good so far. We've moved off mining. We're back over to doing some tree cutting over there. We did get a lot of stone out of this, though. Stone and metal ore, excellent. What are you moving over there? Is those seeds? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, move some seeds over there. There's a pig stuck in the lake over here, and there's a bear. So I can't imagine this is going to end well for the pig, but I'm going to file this under not my problem, and these things are still growing. Can we harvest those at some point? Are those ours? Can we have those? I hope so. Well, like last time, I'm going to try and build sort of a basic dormitory for these guys. Nothing too crazy or fancy at this point. I don't have anything crazy or fancy, but I'm going to just start with something very, very simple. And then we'll put, body needs, yeah, a cot. That's all I've got. It's 10 stone, 10 wood, 5 stone. We should probably have that, I believe. So let's put one there, and one there. That's about all I got for you guys. We don't really have a lot researched at the moment. That being said out loud, I could... What did I need for research again? 20 wood and 20 stone. We will get that at some point, so I'm just going to queue that up for these guys and see if they can get on that eventually. They're hyper-focused on the gardening right now, which is odd because they haven't finished doing anything else. I think there's still some things over here. Now, it's saying you can't reach that. Why? It seems to be available. Don't know the answer to that. But I will outline some other things for them to destroy just because I need the materials at this point. So when you get a chance, guys, get on that, please. Yeah, the bear-pig issue is starting to get more concerning. I think they're running away from each other, or they're just kind of feeling each other out. But at some point, the bear's got to go for the... Yeah, there we go. That's a dead pig. That's breakfast for a bear. Well, I'll let it skip through till morning because, you know, it was nighttime. It was hard to see anything. And then it got all nice and bright because it was morning, and then a rainstorm happened, and it's all dark and muddy again. I would be okay if the game were a little bit brighter. It's just, it's a little muddy. It's a little you know, not the most fun thing to look at when it's at night, because it's basically dark. And I get it, it's nighttime, and I get it, there's a rainstorm, and I'm not complaining per se, it's just, I would be okay if this were a little brighter. Hey, Scotty's building a bed. Good job, Scotty. Well done. If the other two of you would like to get up and get something done around here, I know it's raining out, but if you finish the dormitory, you won't get wet. Also, P.S., the bear is near the toilet blueprint, so if anyone is thinking of building the toilet, just, you know, be aware that there's a bear over there. Well, we got 3 beds made. Well, 3 cots anyway. Now, they're still sleeping outside because they haven't built the walls yet, but they've got at least somewhere to sleep. And Vivian's on the research bench, which is excellent. I'd like to see what we can do to start unlocking some stuff. Sage desperately needs to use the bathroom, but there's a pig in the blueprint, and nobody's built it anyway. So you guys are kind of on your own in that regard. If you want to get over there, that's fine. I could high prioritize it for you, but if you're that desperate, Sage, you know, just go ahead and build it. Grab some materials. There's some down here. Oh, looks like the research bench is done. All right. What do I do with that information? Here we go. Science menu. What can we do with this? Alright, fairly standard stuff here. Woodworking. Get a workbench, planks, bat. A bat, you say? Nice. A warm hat. Apparently we're making warm hats out of wood. That sounds terrible and frankly not very warm, but there we go. Basic power would be a super good idea. Or food processing. A mill, rations, bread, a cooker. All very, very good stuff. But I kind of want to, yes, smelter in stoneworking, metal plates, charcoal, miner, stone. I think this is the way I've got to go. I've got to go stoneworking. So yeah, go ahead and queue that up. I don't know. I assume whomever feels like doing it is going to go ahead and do it. Sage, again with the bathroom issue, the blueprint is right there. You know what, Sage? I'm going to help you out. I'm going to help you out. I am going to make the bathroom a number 2 priority. See what I did there? Okay, finally we got a bit of a break in the weather, and it's not the middle of the night, so I can see what's going on here. Sage is off to do some gardening. Vivian has just cranked through research. Research is flying up on this. I thought research would be a much slower process, but good job, Vivian. Aren't you the one who's really slow at research? Isn't that like your thing? Yeah, you're simple. You're slow researching. You just blaze that, except you didn't do any research at all. You built a wall. Okay, Vivian, that's fine. Shame on me for that one. All right, you were standing on the research bench building a wall. No wonder you were going so quickly at it. Now you're going to build another one. Good. Good, frankly. I want this thing to be encased, because then we've got somewhere to theoretically hide from the zombies. Oh, Vivian, I thought you were being so clever with the research, but no, you were just putting a hammer to nail. If you wanted to do that over in the outhouse... Oh, God, it's dark again. If you wanted to do that over in the outhouse, what's the problem with the outhouse? We need more wood. Yeah, Vivian's kind of hogging the wood to build the dormitory. I kind of need both done, if I'm honest. I want both of those. I will set you to harvest some more trees if wood is the issue. So go ahead and get on that if we can. So I sped it through to the next morning just so I can get daylight in the game. I'll probably want to look at researching light sooner rather than later. Oh, it's raining again. Oh dear. All right. They have a bunch of wood down here, but they're complaining they don't have wood. I'm probably doing something horribly wrong. They should be auto-collecting things, right? They should be just picking things up. They always have. So I'm sure I'm doing something critically wrong here with why are they not getting this wood? I mean, they're chopping down more wood, which is great, but there is wood available to do these walls. I'd like to get this dormitory built and eventually the toilet. I feel we actually do have the materials for that. I'm just not sure exactly what I'm doing wrong. I'm sure I will be corrected in the comments as usual because, you know, ain't no one tuning into the wee hours for competent gameplay. Oh, we got a break in the weather here. Hang on. We can see what's going on. We got a little bit of a break in the weather here. Sage and Vivian, both up gardening. Nobody feels like hauling some wood over here. I'm trying to figure out what I am doing critically wrong. So this wood right here, you are allowed to take it. Let's try setting the price. Okay, how about this wood was your highest priority? Like, don't do anything but go get this wood. Let's see how that does with them. Maybe they'll get the idea. Scotty, what's your deal? Well, first of all, you're hiding in the trees. You were moving a little slowly there, Scotty. I noticed that. And you're holding your gun out. Is there anything I need to know about apart from the pig who's kind of vaguely following you around at this point? Did changing the priorities help at all? Nobody seems to be racing over. Are we on free time? We're on free time. Okay, no wonder nobody's doing anything they're not supposed to be. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Now they're all going to get the wood. Fantastic. Now, I'm wondering, knowing other colony builder games. With other similar colony builder games, I don't necessarily have to have the wood in storage for them to build the thing. So, with other very similar looking colony games, if I had this wood over here, and I told them to build a wall, they would figure out, I know there's no wood in storage, but there is some wood over here. I'll go get it and build that wall. That may not be the case here. It may have to be in storage for them to do something. I am noticing that they seem to drag the seeds over to storage before they plant it. Maybe that's a mechanic that I'm not aware of, is that something has to be here before it can be used for anything else. I don't know. Please let me know in the comments if you do. And I'm changing the priorities of building the walls to 1. I want them to get this done really, really quickly. And what is my priorities on cutting down more trees? Only at a 5. How about we set that to a 2? It's maybe kind of a dumb idea, but set that to a 2. So when you run out of wood, you're going to go chop some more wood. And then, is the priority of all the wood on the ground now 1? That's what I want to know. Because I just set that to 2. Right, I just set that to 2. What other wood do we have? We've got one lying around just there. Okay. Let's set that to 1 and that to 1. So you'll definitely go and get that pretty fast in a hurry. Sage building wall, Vivian building wall. Scotty's still working on the gardening. Now he's figured it out. So he stopped the gardening thing and working on the walls. Good. I would love to get this dormitory built. Oh, zombies. Zombies. We were working on the dormitory and then a zombie came, but I think we just immediately shot him. I think Scotty banged that one. Good job, Scotty. And you still have a smile on your face. That's what I like about you, Scotty. You're just cheerful under all conditions. Okay, everybody is working really hard on the dorm. Are we actually going to have enough materials to make this happen? I don't know. Did I put a door in here? Oh, I totally did. Okay. Seem to be a little fussed about the door, because we do have stone, guys. There's stone right up here. It's even in storage. It's probably just a lower priority for you. You're probably not focused on that door right now. All of this you should be hyper-focused on. Yeah, this is coming along nicely. The dorm should be done at some point. And what did we need for the toilet? What was the problem? Need more wood. Okay, well, we're working on that. We're going to get you guys an outhouse soonish. Right, so a couple of things. Apparently I forgot to put a door in the dormitory. See what I did there as well? Let's try and get that taken care of. Oh, I can't. Okay. Can I demolish things? Because right now, my research department, my 3 beds, and this wolf are all trapped in my dormitory. How do I break stuff? Oh, isn't there a destroy? Yeah, destroy that? Yeah, destroy that. Okay, good. That's how that works. And when they're done with that, I'll put a door in there, and then the wolf can get out. I think the wolf might be doing some research, which would be handy. And let me actually just set that to high priority so they can get that done immediately. I don't want them dithering on that. They've got a perfectly good dorm. It's taken them 3 days to build it. Let's get this moving here, people. Well, they haven't finished with demolishing the door yet, so the wolf's still stuck in there. But everything else is going along fairly well. They are working on things. They're getting more wood, getting all of that stuff. And that's probably a good place to call it on Rekindling. I think we will pick a little bit more of this up. I want to check this out a little bit more. But as always, it's what you want to watch and what I want to play. And hopefully between those 2 points, we find a happy place. So do please let me know what you think of Rekindling in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. If you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. More of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Robot, how do we rescue you? I don't know how to rescue you. I'm also not sure I ever knew you were a woman. Bugs are inherently stupid, and they get in places and they can't get out. You know what places they get in? Things that are wide open that don't have screens over them. It's a piece of mesh. We figured this out like 100 years ago. What is wrong with the British, the Irish? Is it just a show about foxes all the time? If so, is that some sort of subtle esoteric thing about being a weapons manufacturer, or is it just stuck on the Nature Channel?